Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Starter from the Bottom here with Gateshead. Since the last episode, I'm almost reminding myself here, the last episode was it really the FA Cup? No. It must have been, yeah, I think it may have. Let's see, how many games were there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 games? I don't know, I can't remember. He was Bury and Doncaster. I honestly can't remember. Anyway, I mean, you can see the results on screen there. We're into the Checker J Trophy North third round. I really don't care, but we beat Everton on penalties, which was fun, and the Bolton game's actually on TV, so that's cool. Anyway, today we're going to take on Oldham and Peterborough in the league. Yeah, I feel like it was one of those. I think it was Bury and Doncaster, maybe. I don't know. That was sad if it was. Anyway, taking on Oldham and Peterborough today. That's all that matters. Since the last episode, I don't think a whole lot has happened. We've got a few guys. We've got this guy joining, who's going to be nice to have around. Just figured we might as well bring him in. So he'll be here in a few days, which will be nice. That's it, though. Yeah, and I think Niall Bell went out on loan was the other thing that you missed. Yeah, so currently we don't have a backup striker, so let's hope Mecca stays fit for the few games, and then we'll get somebody on loan from Newcastle or somewhere. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. The starting lineup for today is De Silva at left back, coming in for the suspended George Smith. He is suspended, right? Yeah, he is suspended. And as you can see, Barkworth is injured as well, so Clark and Smith start at center back. Phillips out on the right. Broccoli comes in at central mid. I think you've seen him already. McCourt also at center mid. Francis at center attacking midfield. Mullinix on the left. Barlaser on the right, and Mecca up top. Let's go ahead and get into this game against Oldham. I can never remember who we're playing throughout the course of these episodes. That's why there's always a pause when I'm saying who the heck we're playing, because I can never remember. Anyway, we do probably need an improvement from our last outing that I can't remember. Don't judge me. We're currently in 7th, which is right on the edge of the playoff spots, if I remember correctly. So a win today would do a world of good, because that would put us up on 39 points, which could put us into 4th, which is cool. Or no, it would put us on a 37. Yeah, because the draw's already factored in. Anyway, we are attacking here through Francis. Never mind. McCourt picks it up. Broccoli now. Mecca back to McCourt. What can he do here? Tries to play Barlaser through. I thought Barlaser was going to get on the end of that. And now Oldham are actually attacking here. Oldham, bottom of the league, Oldham, if I remember correctly, and that shot would be wide. Yeah, bottom of the league, Oldham. And then Peterborough are actually 18th as well. So these are 2 games we should definitely be winning. And Rochdale were back first again. The whole reason I wasn't going to do that game is because they were down in like 6th. And it was just less exciting. But now they're back first. That's interesting. A bit concerning that we're not in the lead yet. But we have had 6 shots to their 2. So. And we could attack here if Broccoli decides to do something useful with the ball. Gives it to Mullinix. McCourt can hit this, but instead plays Barlaser through, who, of course, he scores. What else does he do? That's his 10th goal of the season. Might have to be another one of those guys we get on loan and sign permanently. We've been very good with our loan signings. I think all of them, actually, were signed permanently, apart from that one central midfielder. But, this was a fairly good goal. I thought McCourt was going to shoot that, but instead decided to pass it, and that's a great finish. Side of the net, can't ask for anything more. As things stand, we're 5 points off the lead. We've moved up into 6th, leapfrog or past Exeter. Not really a leapfrog when you're not playing them. We are still dominating this game, really. Taking it into halftime. I'm assuming it 1-0 since there's only a minute left now. It does appear to be that way. Yep, I will gladly have more of the same after the restart, but I know the team's better than this, really. We could probably be up quite a bit more. I feel like the team's playing to what their potential was supposed to be, though, to be honest. Because we weren't supposed to be a good team, and we were, leading the league for a while. And I don't know what that was. That was an interesting bit of play there. Anyway, Smith has the ball now. Tries to pick up Barlaser, but can't quite do it. Francis wins the tackle. Barlaser now back to Francis. McCourt now, Mecca. What can he do? Passes a beautiful ball out to De Silva, who whips it in, trying to find Barlaser, I think that is. Puts it back in. Still can't find anybody. Third time's a charm. Still can't, but Francis picks it up, and he's fouled in the box by Fane. And he'll take the penalty as well. And I've seen him score a penalty because we were in a penalty shootout. So, yeah, there's that. Can't score that one, though. Good job. And I think we'll see his screwed up penalty here in a minute. Unless this is still a highlight. Mecca now. Francis. The Barlaser. That was actually another highlight straight off the penalty. I think we'll see the missed penalty in all of its glory. What a god-awful penalty. Okay. And Barkley's going to have to come off here, and that usually means that Mafuda's coming on. I'm not sure, though, because Finch did score a goal. A really good goal, actually, so we're going to actually bring him on instead of Mafuda, which is what I've been doing in the past few games, so... We were playing a fairly good game here, and we should be up more than we are. I mean, 3 clear-cut chances. In my mind, we should have 3 or 4 goals with 3 clear-cut chances. Instead, we're still in a fairly vulnerable position, despite, I mean, they have only had 1 shot on target. But, I mean, they could get lucky and put 1 in. And make another sub here. Corey Francis, we're going to be Mullenix inside and bring on Adam Wrightson, who's been in okay form this season. He seems to score every time we're on camera, too, so we'll see what happens here. And we could attack here through Wrightson, funny enough, who heads through Mecca somehow. And he can't score. That's some awful defending from Oldham. I guess we now see why they're bottom of the league. We do have a corner here that probably nothing will come of. Wrightson now, McCourt. Mullenix, actually, that was a really good chance. He probably should have put his foot through that and scored. And go ahead and make the last sub. We're going to take off De Silva or not. Nobody there either, really. McCourt, maybe? Yeah, we'll bring on Paddy McLaughlin. Why the heck not? He hasn't made much of an appearance this season. See what he can do. Still up 1-0 here. I'd prefer if it was more with those 18 shots and 4 clear-cut chances. But not the end of the world as long as we don't get scored on. I'll be fine in that case. And we are attacking here as long as we can keep it in this side of the pitch. Wrightson now. And a McLaughlin who can shoot that. Decided not to. Mecca, he's tackled. And now they're coming forward down the left here. And that's a waste of a cross. Good. Actually, that was a shot. One of the worst shots I've ever seen there. It's rare you think a shot's a cross, but that was a cross in my opinion. Game thought it was a shot though, and the game took it, so hey. And they could come forward one last time here if we're not careful. Okay, there we go. We pick it up, and we're actually attacking here, but McLaughlin knocks it out of play. It looks like we're going to come out on the good side of the 1-0. And that does keep us in 6th, I'm fairly certain. Not really an impressive victory, but I'll say it's good nonetheless. That does put us in 6th. We're now 5 points off the league lead of Rochdale and Plymouth. Rochdale have a ridiculous goal difference, though, to be honest. I mean, 21 goal difference is fairly high. Anyway, I will see you in the next game against Peterborough, where the new guy might be able to start. I need to get a look at his name, though, because I don't actually know how to say it. He's actually in the squad right now, so he's English. So it's Hessenthaler. I mean, I might just call him. I don't know. I have no idea what to call him. Anyway, he's going to be around for a while is the bad part, too. And I don't really know where he's going to fit in, but he'll be somewhere, definitely. I just need to come up with something to call him. I might just, I don't know. I can't really call him Jake. If his name was Alex, I could just call him Alex, because Brazilians. But anyway, I'll see you in the next game. I'll sort something out. Yeah. Alright, so we are back for the game against Peterborough, and here is one of our new signings. We've made two, actually, right on the first day. So Hessenthaler. That's what we're going with, Hessenthaler. Jake Hessenthaler. He's going to be playing ball-winning midfield for the time being. We'll see how he does there. He could be the box-to-box, then we'll bring somebody in at ball-winning, but that's our best midfield pairing at the moment with Jack McCourt there. And in terms of our other signing, he might be in the under-23s. Yeah, Joshua Hessen, there he is. And he's a very promising right back, no doubt about that. I don't know, is he going to have a place in the squad? Because we've got De Silva who can play both sides. I don't think so. I think we'll just leave him in the under-23s for now. Along with some fairly other promising players that I've signed. So we've got Hessen, we've got Cork, and then we've got Langelo. They're all going to be amazing, basically. And I'm going to put this guy on the development list. There we go. So, team for today is unchanged, apart from Hessenthaler coming in for Broccoli. Yeah. And it's good to have a permanent player in that position as well, so that'll be nice. Let's get into this. We should be beating Peterborough, honestly. And what number is he going to get? 18? Am I okay with that? Yeah, 18's fine. It's really the only good number that we have remaining. Other than, I think we had 2 and 3 or something like that there, but that's not really a midfielder number. 18's good. I mean, they've got a 23 playing in midfield, so clearly numbers don't matter. Apparently we've got the chance to move into a promotion spot. I guess that's an automatic promotion spot. We're already in a playoff spot. To be honest, though, we should really be winning this game. I think next season I'm going to try and get the numbers sorted. We've got some players with good numbers, but we've got like Mullinux at 19, which is not a number he should have. He should be like number 10. So, and they're actually through here with McBurney, who scores. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Things are not going to plan. Of course, that's where we do tend to get fairly exposed, is when a ball is played over the top. But we're required to play attacking soccer while we're here at Gateshead. Speaking of our stay at Gateshead, I signed a new contract. I'm now on a 1K a week, which is solid compared to what I started at down in the Vanarama National, and even better since I was on an amateur contract at Cardiff Met. So, there's always that. It appears we're going to take it into halftime 1-0 down here, where I'm going to yell at the players a little bit, show a bit of desire. I expected Hessenthaler to play a little bit better, honestly. And he's on a 6.4 right now. I mean, I know it's not his best possession, but I'm not going to play a center mid on anything in this system as they score again. I don't know how they did that. His first ever goal, eh? With that kind of finish? Unless he's new. But that was just kind of stupid. I mean, it gets headed away. And then Francis is not a defender. That doesn't help. This is not going to plan at all. We do keep losing games like this, and it's fairly concerning. Fortunately, the goal is to get to 50 points to survive relegation, I do believe. And we're almost there. We're only 12 points off and 24 games into the season, so we're pretty close, honestly. And we're going to bring on Atkinson for now. That's just going to be it. I like making my subs on the 60th, 70th, and 80th, if you haven't noticed. Which is why we're going to make another one now. And put Mullinux in there. And bring on Wrightson. This is the kind of game we need Wrightson to show up. Because when he shows up, he scores goals. When he doesn't, he just kind of stands there and jogs around the pitch a little. Really. So, of course, we're still in the playoff spots, which is interesting. We are level on points with Bury, but have better goal difference. And I'm forgetting to make the last sub, in which Hessenthaler is going to come off for Brockley. I'm sure his name's said differently, but in my mind it's Brockley. And it'll forever stay as Brockley. Anyway, that does appear to be the end of the game, unless Barlaser can do something from this, which he can't. Crosses straight to their keeper, Henry. And that's full time at home as well. That kind of hurt. Yeah, that's unacceptable. And they put an exclamation point on that one. I must have really yelled at them. They did really strike lucky. That headline fits perfectly. And Mecca is kind of worrying here. I mean, he has scored 8 goals in 16, but when's the last time he scored? Where can I see his form? Is there a place I can see that? Form. There we go. Let's see. So this is... okay, so this is the newest one. So goals. Hello? Let's see. So it's fast, completed, key, tackles, key headers. Shots on target. Oh, there are goals. I'm stupid. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't scored since the end of November, which is concerning. He had that one where he scored 4 goals against the Corrington, and then he got 2 against Forest Green, then scored 1 against Doncaster, and hasn't scored since. That is a little bit concerning, and he's just had the 1 assist against Exeter as well, recently, in fact, all season. So, I mean, he played a good game against Exeter, but didn't score. It is very concerning. Anyway, if you have enjoyed the episode, please do drop a like on the video. If you're new around here, please do subscribe. And if you didn't watch the Atletico episode, I went over the schedule. So the Atletico adventure is going to be out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, game golf round review on Mondays, and then this will be out on Wednesdays and Fridays, and possibly Monday if there isn't a game golf round review. And I also said in there, with golf season coming up, I don't know how many videos I'm going to be able to do, to be honest. My one day to record is going to be on Friday, because we have matches on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then practice on Tuesday and Thursday. Now, my participation level in those practices between matches, I'm not sure about yet. So I might be able to get home early and get some videos done, but I just don't know. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I will see you next time.